Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here, and welcome back to another Assetto Corsa Competizione career mode video.
Where the hell have you been?
Now I must apologise for the delay in this career mode video, but yeah, I got a little bit carried away with GT Sport and the F1 videos and stuff like that, so got a little bit carried away, so I do apologise about that. But we were finally back with another episode of the career mode, so we're actually going to be tackling the Nürburgring around this game, and I actually have to say, out of all the tracks on this game, I would say the Nürburgring is probably the one where I excel the most. It seems to be the one I seem to have adapted to the game rather quickly, and I managed to set some very fast times around it, so we're not going to mess about. So we go straight to Q1. As you can see, I'm 2.7 seconds quicker than anyone else. Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned that the hard difficulty is no longer hard for us anymore, and it's starting to get a little bit easy. So I have been looking at different ways we can up the difficulty, but it looks a little bit complicated, and I may have to go into the system files. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to do some more research into it, but for now I'm starting to think that the hard difficulty that we've got it set on is just, well, it's simply not hard enough anymore. So for race 1, I have qualified first, so we're going to go into race 1, but for race 2 I didn't bother qualifying. I just thought there's no point, let's do a little challenge, we'll start at the back and we'll see what we can do. You know, we'll mix it up a little bit, see if we can come from the back and win the race. But this is the start of race 1 then, so we're starting right at the front, we're just waiting for those green lights, and there they are. So not a bad start at all. I literally just had my foot planted to the floor, so it was all down to the game really, to let me go whenever it was ready. But the start wise, yeah, as long as you've got your foot planted, you can't really do much else. You've kind of nailed it. And go for that first corner there, no issues whatsoever. And you can already see from the guys behind us, amazingly, we're starting to drop them pretty much instantly. So, yeah, I don't know if it's the difficulty or it's the AI or maybe it's a mixture of both. But this first race, yeah, I just blasted away. You can see they're almost at a point now already where you can only see one car. So we're going to skip to the end, or sorry, we're not going to skip to the end, we're going to show you lap 4, because I absolutely nailed this one, and I was really, really happy with this lap. So braking as late as we possibly can, all the way down into first gear, rotating the car as much as we can, up to second, thinking about going to third, but we keep it in second, kind of taking as much curb on the left-hand side there as we're allowed to, braking hard, and then second gear once more, all over the curbs, because it's a really hard corner to get right, because you want to take as much of the inside curb on the next one, and a nice smooth exit into this section here, and we're already half a second up on our previous best time, so really starting to nail this up. Third gear, again, flicking it to the left, and then braking into second. You go slightly wide, then attack the inside for a really, really good exit, and it makes one hell of a difference. So out wide, and then accelerate as soon as you hit the apex, and bam, you're off. This corner here, going through this sharp one, it's kind of, it's a difficult one, this one. You don't really know whether to go brake a little later, go wide into the entry and then have a nice exit, or kind of brake earlier, stick the inside and then power out. It's up to you really. This one here, going through the Schumacher S's, I just let go of the throttle ever so slightly, nothing too major. And then here, I just brake as the concrete starts to come to concrete. See the tarmac on the right hand side, you'll see it for reference. And this corner here is like a long right hand swooping corner, in third, again halfway through the apex, power out, and then you get up to about 150, 160 miles per hour on this straight. This is basically a corner that doesn't really exist, but it does still class as one. So up to about 150 miles per hour, then really tricky braking point. I just brake after the 100-meter board, and then yeah, this one here, it's the inside that curve. I take as much as I can without taking a nick. And then this one here, hard on the brakes, second gear, and then powering out as soon as you possibly can, making sure we don't hit the gravel on the left-hand side. But we cross the line, and we set a 156.6.
I'm absolutely unbelievable.
Thanks, Eddie. I didn't think that was too bad either, but I thought I'd add a little bit of humour in there, because, yeah, absolutely ridiculous. And as you can see, we skip ahead to the last lap. Yeah, and we absolutely just blitz the field, and, yeah. No one touched us that whole race, and we managed to get P1 by a very comfortable margin. There was just no pressure. As soon as we got away in that race, we were just under no threat whatsoever from the AI. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But race 2 is going to be completely different. because we're going to be starting from the back. So I believe there's 16 cars. I think it's limited to 16 in career mode, which is a little bit annoying. I'd increase it if I could, especially on PC. I think you can have 30 cars if you really want to, if you go into single player or not. But anyways, it's green lights, so we're off. Straight away, looking for the gap between this Lamborghini and the Bentley on the right hand side. AIs are slightly questionable in the start. They're a little bit gentle, they're all soft, or they've got no aggressiveness. Even if you turn up to 100, it doesn't really do too much. But there's 5 positions we've gained there, and if we get this car on the outside there we go. So that's 6 positions we've gained already into one corner, and all we did was kind of just go straight down the middle, nice and easy. Yeah, again, no complaints from me whatsoever. If I have anything, it's the fact that the AI were just... They need to be more aggressive on this game. They back out way too easily. They don't defend nowhere near as hard as they should do, to be honest with you. I look for a move on the inside here, but thought better of it. We've got a long way to go in this race, so we don't want to just go hell for leather and end up wiping out. That would be completely and utterly pointless. And it will kind of destroy the video as well, wouldn't it? So we'll just take our time, patience with the Audi. We could go for a dive bomb on the inside here, yeah. He brakes way too early. We switch up to the inside and get the move done. Now we're up to P9. P9 I believe already. So that is what, 7 positions gained so far. So for an open lap, this is pretty good. It's not too bad, is it? And we can see through the Schumacher races as well. Once again, AI showing their lack of speed. Potentially go for a move around the outside of this Audi here. By outbraking him, we're going to be fighting around this corner. And yeah, we just managed to get around him there. And now that's up to P8. So we've just got 7 more cars to overtake then, because we've overtaken 8 cars already in this opening lap. We've not even finished the lap yet, so it's not been too shabby, and the overtakes have been pretty self-explanatory. Nothing crazy, a few decent moves, but apart from that, 6 of them were gained really on the first corner, so we haven't really had to work too hard at all. Yeah, if anyone generally does know how to turn up the AI difficulty, please let me know in the comments, because I've been searching for it. I saw a post on Reddit where you have to edit the system files, and I'm a little bit dubious on that. I'm a bit cautious. If we go for a move on the inside here, we could potentially get the Ferrari as well, but no, that's way too much of a dive bomb if we did that. But up to P7 now, so our next target is the Ferrari in front of us. Now we've officially done 1 lap now, and we've got 17.5 minutes left of this race. So we've got plenty of time to overtake the next 6 cars, and opportunities will be there, because AI will not defend. At this point here, see this point here, the AI should be going to the left. Before I move, the AI should know that I'm on his back, and he should be defending that inside line, so I can't go for the move. But he's not. He's kind of he sits there, he kind of just accepts it, and that's not what we want. If someone's on your back, you're always going to go defensive. You're going to stick to the inside line and defend it as hard as you possibly can, but they just don't seem to do that. And I've raced against AI with 100% aggression or whatever, and I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really make much of a difference, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, if I could go back and turn the difficulty from hard to professional, I would. But we get a massive slingshot up the Schumacher S's there. I don't know what that Audi was doing. But he was completely off it, and now that's put us up to P4, I believe, or P5. It does say P5 in the top left, but I know this game sometimes can be a slight delay in updating positions, but no, P5 it is. So we've overtaken P5 now, and a lap later, again, through the Schumacher S's, cars seem to be struggling, especially this Audi in front of me once more, and we'll look for a move on the inside, possibly, yes, we just go for it. I'm a little bit cautious. Ooh, okay, that was close to contact, losing the rear end slightly there. Couldn't quite get the move done, but if we get a nice exit out of here, we definitely could get something. We've definitely got the slipstream, so that should come into effect around about now. There you go, you can see the speed difference. So are we going to go left? Are we going to go right? Decide to go left. All we have to do really, I think, here is just outbrake the AI, make sure we don't miss the curb, and attack it a little bit too hard there, and almost losing the rear end, and that would have been disastrous. But anyways, P3 now, so we're up to P3, and then just a few moments later we're now on the back of the Mercedes. So is he going to defend? Is he going to go defensive? Yes or no? Let's have a look. No, he just stays on that racing line. Are we going to go for the dive bomb up the inside? Yes, we are. So that is now P2. So flying through in this race. 9 minutes in, or almost, and we're up to P2, and then we go and we do our pit stop. We lose a little bit of time, but with just 3.5 minutes to go, we're fighting with this Lamborghini for P1, taking a move around the outside, got the inside for the next corner, and that is P1. Yeah, superb stuff. So nice clean overtakes, everything we did, really nice solid smooth race, and we crossed the line, get ourselves P1, 3,000 points, a gold medal, P1 in both sessions. Cannot complain. Just smashed it this weekend, no issues whatsoever, no incidents, no nothing, just perfectly good weekend. Cannot complain. So there you go, guys, that is the return of career mode. However, after this we got a little video which I'm going to show you right now.
Well, not bad for a rookie. That was a great start indeed. Great to see new drivers making the first steps in the Blancpain GT series. Your next season will be all about collecting experience you made in the first year and focusing this energy. You're now going to race your first endurance weekends, and this means being more competitive, more consistent, better trained and focused. You will learn how to manage long stints, and your team will help you by organizing dedicated test sessions to bring you there. See you there, and hopefully you will show your talent to the world.
I tell you what, folks, I was not expecting that. That is a pretty cool turn of events. Now, we had to select our car again, so I decided to swap it up, switch it up a little bit, and we've decided to go with the Nissan GTR, because I did a few online races with it, and I really like the way it handles. But this is pretty cool, and we're going to switch it up then, and we're going to endurance racing, which is really, really cool. I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, AI will be a little bit more difficult, and we'll be able to do some endurance races, and yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting. But there you go, guys. That's the return of the career mode. I promise I'll be doing more of these, alright? But if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're a subscriber already, thank you very much for watching. But take care, everyone. Have a lovely week. Ta-da.